So since UCN, we know who is the vengeful spirit that the one you should have killed. It was Cassidy. It would also make sense since that back before that we used to think that Cassidy was the only spirit that possesses Golden Freddy. But now, through these days, the vengeful spirit it became blurred now. With some debate that the vengeful spirit is still Cassie, some debate with the vengeful spirit is actually the clone child, or heck, even some people believe in design games and Andrew games believe that either Andrew is the one we play as. But today, hey, I'm going to put to you why I believe that the vengeful spirit is actually the clone child. Oh, the first evidence for this is that in the Bear with Vengeance cutscene, in the Bear with Vengeance cutscene, in the subtitles does not match the Japanese version. So with Faye says that he meditates from a pawn, and that we see he the web bear goes to, and that also we hear that Foxy also meditated that pawn, but the bear always get there first. Hers. And just how Faye and Foxy got a rivalry going on, this is a parallel Michael and the Clown Child. Well, since that they are also got some rivalry going on. And not only that, the Foxy Lee says that he will torment the bear till he die. Just like Michael tormented his clone child till he accidentally killed him from the by 83. And also well, the title is Lee called The Bear of Vengeance, hence that we see Gonfei as in UCN. And also, oh, that, notice that, that the bear also says that when he was in the park, he met his ancestors. Yes, and that would we see in FNAF World. In FNAF World, we go to the web bear, go to when we dive deeper, we can see three figures. One is holding two of them. And then it cannot be someone else besides the acting kids. And also, the file from this cutscene's lead called Happiest Day that proves that the clone child is the Happiest Day kid. Hey, and I also believe that the one shot kill who is the Happiest Day kid too. Um, and also in Curse of Dreadbear, we meet who who characters that here's in Dreadbear's DLC. That being Dreadbear himself, and we got in Gwen Foxy, of a bear and a fox. And not only that, the and not only that, Dreadbear sees the parallel to Clown Child as he got brain problems going on uh in the me game. Hey, and but not go on in that Gwen Foxy seems to be a parallel of Michael, because CC also represent a fox. As you believe Mike fit them, but I feel like that's not going to be we actually true. But not only that, that Dreadbear Lee call outside of the Red Lake that we see the Red Bear go into for the Omen Consequences mini game. And not only that, we actually see a ship hit from the Red Lake, because in the closer story, Pete he dies also a Michael parallel or go fishing in a lake. Hey, that we see Omen Consequences do for the mini game. This supposed to prove that Michael is probably in some way Omen Consequences, and that the web bear spout is actually is actually the crying child. And only that, and that in the new kid, we meet Kelsey, and Kelsey's description sounds like, and what we see as we see the vengeful spirit's face. That Kelsey will describe have blonde hair, just like the vengeful spirit has, and blue eyes. Nice. And if we line up from the one shot kill image, we see that the one shot kill have blue eyes. It says that Kelsey is obviously a bite for the parable. This puts the crying child that the vengeful spirit's face is actually the crying child's. But there's also one problem. That being that being in the Princess Quest. Princess Quest also confirmed to us that Cassie is the one shot kill. Who, as we see your main consequences that represent the king in there here. So and also we got a parallel or of Cassidy that being Andrew, that's also a vengeful spirit. So what's going on here? So the only solutions that some people see that both that Cassie and the Control could be the one shot killed is with BB Fifth. Now, for someone that don't know who or what is BB Fifth is, BB Fifth is a theory with the Control was killed in the Mr. Cho incident, but we five, they to the puppet, and have been killed again in the Bright 83. But also, there's also a way for Baby Fit too, as the clown child died in the by A3, but had been revived and by the puppet, but had been killed again in the Mr. True incident. Yeah. But for me, I don't feel like Baby Fifth is not that really option for me. Like it could be possible, but not that possible. Just how there's some confusing things. It's like why would William kill his own son? So yeah, I really think that being fit is the most likely. But I have an idea. What if that Cassie is not really as a defensive spirit, but what if that Cassie was actually a part of UCN, like he was part of her tormented William. This explains why I we see her website as Princess Quest from UCN because Cassie was part of. And not only that what if that Cassidy did not give her soul. Lead her make it a big consequences. Like what if that on the consequences told both the spirits to rest their souls. Where the Crown Child did, as we see him website as a bear, and we see him again in the cutscene for UCN, but we don't. But Cassie, she did not rest. She is lead continue to torment William, as we heard from as we heard a screaming sound coming from William, calling for Mike. Her Mike told us that Cassie is lead tormented William. And this also confirms that UCN is under down on Omen Consequences Lake. Like as we hear William scream for Mike. But why would William scream for Mike? Unless that Mike is here as Omen Consequences. And this could explain why William is screaming for Michael because Michael is Omen Consequences. And also in the main room told A, Andrew is wearing alligator mask, even though he's connected to Golden Freddy. told us that Andrew made the same mistake as Cassie did. Yeah, yeah. And we can see Cassie from Happiest Day as the alligator kid. Yeah. So there you have it. I believe that the one shot kills that the fence was big is the crying child. Let me know what you think about this theory, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.